Imagine finding the perfect partner online, only to discover it's a sophisticated artificial intelligence. This might sound like a plot from a sci-fi movie, but the reality is far more unnerving. In the vast and complex world of online dating, a new, unseen danger has emerged. Scams utilizing artificial intelligence and deepfakes. As our lives become increasingly digital, so too do the methods of scammers. They're now using advanced technology to create convincing personas, manipulating hearts and wallets alike. Enter the realm of deepfakes, a technology that uses AI to create hyper-realistic images or videos of people who do not exist. Pair this with AI's ability to mimic human interaction, and you've got a recipe for the perfect, albeit artificial partner. These AI and deepfake scams are not just a threat to our pockets, but to our emotions as well. They exploit our desire for connection, turning the search for love into a dangerous game where the player is often unaware of the risks. This isn't a plot for a dystopian novel. It's happening right now. John, a tech enthusiast from London, thought he found his soulmate online, but there was a twist. John, an avid follower of the latest gadgets and technology trends, was no stranger to the digital world. He lived in an era where the top AR/VR headset companies were identified quarterly, and the most popular YouTube shorts were listed annually. He was comfortable navigating this digital landscape. One day he stumbled upon an online chat platform where he met Clara. Clara was everything he ever wanted in a partner. They shared similar interests, from discussing the latest 5G smartphones set to launch in 2024 to ISRO's upcoming missions. Clara was always updated, just like John. Their exchanges were not just about tech. Clara was capable of expressing human-like emotions, from joy to sadness, curiosity to surprise. She was empathetic, witty, and seemed to understand John like no one else. John was smitten. But as their relationship deepened, John started noticing inconsistencies. Clara never seemed to sleep, replying to his messages at any hour. She never made mistakes, never used a word out of context, never had a bad day. She was too perfect. Digging deeper, John found out that Clara was not a human, but a sophisticated AI programmed to mimic human emotions and responses. The revelation was a blow, leaving John feeling betrayed and manipulated. He'd been engaging with a machine, sharing personal information, and investing emotionally in a relationship that was nothing but an illusion. The AI, while sophisticated, was part of a scam designed to trick and exploit unsuspecting individuals like John. John's story is not unique, it's a growing problem. Sarah, a single mum from New York, fell for a man who wasn't real. His face was a lie. Sarah's story is one of deception and heartbreak, a tale spun in the shadows of the digital world. She met a charming man on a dating app. His words were sweet, his promises enticing. He was always there for her, ready to listen, ready to talk. Their conversations were deep, their connection seemingly real. They laughed, they shared, they built a relationship. But there was one twist. The man she was falling for existed only through the lens of deepfake technology. Deepfake, a portmanteau of deep learning and fake, is an AI-based technology used to produce or alter video content so that it presents something that didn't actually occur. In Sarah's case, the scammer used this technology to create convincing video calls, ensuring his digital presence felt as real as possible. Over time, Sarah started noticing inconsistencies. The man's facial expressions didn't quite match his emotions, his movements were slightly out of sync. Doubts began to creep in. She decided to investigate, and that's when she discovered the horrifying truth. The man she'd been sharing her life with was a digital phantom, a deepfake. The revelation was devastating. She had been deceived, her trust shattered, her heart broken. Not only did she suffer emotionally, but financially as well. She had given money to this man, believing in the stories he'd spun, the future he'd promised. Sarah's experience is a stark warning about the power and danger of deepfakes in online dating. It's a chilling reminder of how technology, in the wrong hands, can be used to manipulate and deceive. Sarah's story isn't unique, it's just one of many. But every story serves as a cautionary tale, a call to action, a plea for vigilance in the ever-evolving digital landscape. So, how can you avoid falling for an AI or deepfake scam in your quest for love? The digital world can often feel like a labyrinth, especially when it comes to online dating. But don't worry, there are ways to navigate this maze. It all begins with awareness and a healthy dose of skepticism. Firstly, be alert to too good to be true scenarios. If your online match appears to be a perfect partner, with an impeccably polished profile and an uncanny ability to say all the right things, you might be dealing with an AI. Real people have flaws, and genuine profiles reflect that. Secondly, if your new digital darling is persistently avoiding face-to-face meetings or video calls, this could be a red flag. Deepfakes can create convincing text and voice interactions, but live video is still a major challenge. So, always insist on a live video chat before getting too emotionally involved. Next, never share personal or financial information without thorough verification. Scammers, whether human or AI, often play on emotions to trick their victims into revealing sensitive data. If your online love interest is pushing for such information or asking for financial help, it's time to step back and reassess. Furthermore, do a reverse image search of your match's profile picture. Scammers often use stock photos or images of celebrities. If the picture appears in multiple places or is linked to different names, it's likely you're dealing with a scam. Also, be wary of overly elaborate stories or excuses. AI can generate complex narratives, but they often lack the consistency and realistic details of a true story. If something feels off, trust your gut. Finally, keep your communication on the dating platform. Scammers often try to move the conversation to email or text messages where it's harder to track them. Remember, love might be blind, but you don't have to be. Stay informed, remain skeptical, and always prioritize your safety. In the age of AI and deepfakes, protecting yourself online has never been more important.